I'd like to introduce myself. I'm my name is Chen Yilong. Sorry, my name is Yilong Chen, and you can call me Yilong for convenience. And I'm a software engineer, and I have been working as a iOS developer for 8 years, and mm, I have a plan to move to New Zealand, so resigned from my job and try to seek job opportunities in New Zealand. I have a open work visa, uh, so I'm flexible to work anywhere in New Zealand, but I'm prefer to work in Auckland. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
then
Okay.
that's my that's my basic information. Uh,
All right. So
yeah,
when you say, I'm sorry, Alan. When you say I have my open visa and I can work anywhere in New Zealand, right? You have said that just now.
yeah,
Okay, you said that it means it's anywhere, all right, anywhere in New Zealand you can do. Uh you don't need to say I can work anywhere in New Zealand if you want to work at Auckland. Okay, so you can just say I have an open visa, but I would like to work at Auckland preferably. Okay. So you have an open visa, but if you want to choose a place, then you can just tell it directly to how when you introducing yourself. Okay. So that because they were expecting that if you said I can work anywhere, all right, it means it depends on the employer where are they. So what they were insight is you will accept the job anywhere as long as it in New Zealand, right? But
yeah.
if you prefer Auckland, you need to say straightly there in your introduction that you want to, but I have an open visa, but I prefer to have a job at Auckland. All right.
Okay,
Is that it? Okay. So that's it. All right. Next.
okay. Well, the question is about have you handled a difficult situation? How? Well,
Okay.
well, let me think about it.
I
Well,
think if they were, this one is you are preparing for the interview, right?
yes,
Okay. So I think if an employer will do the interview, I think they won't ask you a questions which is a difficult situation already, because what they want to know more about you is what are your achievements, okay? What are the best practices that you have shared to the company? All right. So I think those are some questions that they might ask. Uh, have you experienced asking an employer who is asking about difficult situation before?
yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So there are certain employer that was asking about the difficult situation that you have experienced before. Okay. All right. So if there are some employer who were asking about difficult situations, okay, maybe you can just share uh your experience on how to resolve a certain problem, something like that. All right. And you need to be open with all the experience that you have learned, especially those best practices that you have shared in a certain company.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'd like to share my experience. It was a long time ago. Uh, 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 I faced a uh, s- difficult question
Mm-hmm.
uh, from the from the customers, and
Mm-hmm.
I made a plan uh, to the manager, to the team, and but but my colleagues disagree. So I think they this was a difficult situation because I wanted to solve the problem, but there,
They
um,
don't want
yes,
to
my
listen to your, you know.
yeah my colleagues did disagree. So
Mm-hmm.
so I'm I was very I was confused about the situation. So I just have a have a conversation with my colleagues and discuss the details, and also uh, I I just gave our advice that we could have a quick demo and publish the the demo to the customers and then get uh, I mean publish the feature to a part of the customers so that
Mm-hmm.
we could collect the feedback from the customers, and we could tell that uh, uh, if the feedback is positive, uh, it means that it
It's
meant
acceptable. Yeah, it means it's okay.
it's okay. Yeah, yeah. In another words, we can have our test, A/B
Mhm,
test, and just uh, publish A to a part of the customers, and then publish B to the another part of the customers, so that
mhm,
we could collect the feedback
mhm,
from those customers, so
mhm.
we could tell which one is the best. So
Okay.
uh, so in this way, I we just made a quick demo and published the demo to customers. So as a result, we we found our resolution uh,
Mhm.
eventually. Yeah, that's the way I how I solved the difficult situation.
Okay. So that's nice because you can explain very well to your colleagues what will be the outcome of these suggestions. All right. Okay. And it's that's one important thing is the feedback of the customers, right? So it's good you come up with that kind of situation that you were going to have or try it, and uh, let the customers give some feedback about what you have suggest to them. And So what happened at the end? So are they did they accept your proposal?
Um, and at the end, we figured out which solution is the best practice. Then we
Mm-hmm.
just publish the best one to all the customers.
Okay.
Yeah, that is to say, as we say, customers are always right, and I think we should make decision follow the customers' feedback.
Mm-hmm. So which one did they prefer? Is it your proposal or your colleague's proposal?
Yes, it turned out to be my solution, my plan.
Okay, your plan.
Yeah,
All right. So, and that's very good, right? Because you ask and you propose the plan that you want to be, and you get uh, you you got more feedback that it's good for them, that they will have your proposal than the other proposals, okay, than the other plan of your colleague. Okay, so what happened next?
next.
What happens when your plan is approved? Did they approve your plan after the feedbacking of the customers?
Yes, at the end of the year, I got top 10% KPI.
Wow.
So
Okay, because of that.
yeah, because of that, because I made
Mm,
a difficult decision and also solved a difficult situation.
okay. All right.
Yeah, and also I I I have a good salary this year because of this proposal.
Yeah. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. And uh, any next question?
Yeah, this is about share an example of how you were able to motivate employees to
Or
co-worker
coworkers?
or co-workers.
Uh huh. Okay. So how are you going to motivate them? How are you able to motivate? Okay. So maybe since you have a lot of, like, an achievements in terms of your plan at work, or the proposals that you were suggesting to the manager, maybe you can encourage them. Okay, you can uh is it your colleagues are uh more senior than you? I mean, are they older? Are they older, or they work there very long already in that company before?
Well, generally speaking, they are elder than me.
Mm,
Well,
okay.
um, this is a question about how to motivate employees and co-workers. Well, I have some
Idea.
yeah some idea. and I like to share my experience in the just uh, last year. We had or we had a big change and big change, uh, and we had to convert an old system to a new one, and so that was a huge work.
Mm-hmm.
So employees and my coworkers thought it was very hard to do. So I I had a conversation with my colleagues and coworkers uh, that we how can we make it easier. Mm. And I think it was a good way to collect the advices from your colleagues, and also
Mm-hmm.
uh, try to try to try to figure out uh, what's the
The best.
figure out
Mm-hmm.
what's the block problems. So um,
Mm-hmm.
at the end, uh, we we made a decision. We just need to separate the the big the huge work into little tasks, and we can finish the tasks in quarter, every quarter. Like we finish 30% 30% a quarter, and at the end of the year we could finish the huge work 100% eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's I think this it was a good idea because the tasks was achievable, and also because because of it is it was achievable. So it also if we finished a little task, it inspired the coworker and employees. So I think it's a good way to motivate them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the year, we finished the huge work. So I think it's quite a good,
Achievements.
yeah, good achievements. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah, okay. All right. So it's good because you medal on them, right? Because of your like you want to the effort that you have given to them, how to, to solve that huge problem, like you need to convert it from the old one to the new one, and it's really difficult, especially when most of them doesn't know how to do those things, right? Because all of you it's just a new software or a new technology. All right. And it's really hard to, you need to study first. You need to learn first how to use that thing. And because of your leadership, or you mean because you lead them, you explain to them that we need to finish this one first. We need to divide the work. We need to cut it out. All right. For this quarter, we can, and that's a good idea. All right. And the relationship within the group is, like you were very open, because at first you ask a suggestion with them first, then at the later part you agreed on a certain thing that we need to do these things for us to be easier, or for us to be um, we can do that one over this period of time. And that's very good. Okay, I can see how you persistent on the job itself, like what we have talked in our previous lesson, that you have this certain target, and you achieve the target, right?
Yeah.
That's why every proposals that you were suggest to your boss or to your colleagues become more productive, and it is very achievable. All right, and that makes you a great employee from that company, and you are an asset. And as I can listen on what you are sharing on me, I think you can find this job very easy, because you have a lot of experience already, and there are so many strength that you have in terms of the work situation. All right, and I can assure you that you will get as you will get a job that is, that you will love, and that is suit you as you are, because you are really a good employee.
Thank you. And
You're
yeah,
welcome.
and I a good idea comes to my mind. I think in terms of this question, maybe there is also a way to inspire employees and co-workers, like um, we should know what the employees and co-workers need. Like if the
Yeah,
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 if
yeah.
the employees or the co-workers uh, wants want want something uh, like the technical knowledge, and we can help them to we can introduce the benefit, or the benefit to them, uh, and also tell them they will, if they finish the task, they will enhance their skills, so that they will be inspired. And if the co-workers uh, are very interested in the salary or the money, and we can promise some salary in the future, if they finish the this
The
task.
task.
Yeah, I think.
All right, or we may call an incentive. Okay, they will get a portion, some portion of the money, and that is what we call incentive. All right, so that is also one important thing, because we are working to earn money, right? So if there are additional job or work that they were giving to us, okay, before they will let us do those job that they want us to do, they are uh, there is a certain portion, or like if like an agreement. All right, an agreement that if you finish this task in a certain period of time, okay, so you will get a portion of the earnings or the profit, okay, or an incentives. Okay, that is what we call an incentives. And most employees are looking forward with that, because we are all need
Yes.
money, right? We that's why we work a lot to earn some money. So if there are some proposals like that at the end of the period, and we finish the job with, like a flying colors, or we had a profit that uh ex- expand, or more than what we are uh thinking, then it's more incentive that they will get, and they were very happy,
Yeah. Yeah. And also,
right?
at the same time, I think maybe someone needs something like the promotion. Yeah, promotion.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe we can.
Promotions of the
Yes.
position. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's also one of the interests of the employees, because if they really want to be on top, so they need to work hard,
Yes.
right?
It's all about the
Okay.
career plan, position,
All right.
promotion, and if we can
Yeah.
promote, tell the benefits, uh, like, and if if they finish the task, and I think maybe they will, they are supposed to be promoted. I think this can really motivate them a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's one of the positive motivation for those employees, for unemployees. It's not only them, all of us who is working
Yes.
so hard, right? We would like to have a promotion, of course, because we are striving so hard, we work so hard. That means we need to be promoted, we want to be promoted. Okay, because we are doing our best to be, to contribute on contribute on that project so hard, right? That's why, yeah, I think that is possible. All right, one way of getting the employees attention. All right, that's one way of uh, uh catch their attentions, if we are telling them that there is somewhat promotion on that certain period of time, when we get, when we reach our proposals project or beyond. And that one will make them very,
Yes,
very
I think
happy.
so.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Okay. All right. So what else would you like to share?
Uh, no more.
Okay. So all right. So a decision you made that wasn't popular. Okay,
An-
you have right
Another
here.
question is
You
about what do you do if you disagree with someone at work?
Okay. So maybe because, if this uh someone, all right, disagree, all right, you can open the table. All right, this is my proposal. This is my plan. Okay, if you disagree on a certain part, what it is, you need to be open-minded. All right, you need to be open with them. Okay, if you want to suggest, if there is a certain part in my proposals that you won't agree which one, so you can, like you were meeting at
Yeah.
one point. All right, so that is also very good. if that worker is open minded, right? He wants to be open. Okay, if it's only one who did not agree with that project or a proposal, then you may ask which one you won't agree on this proposal, because all of them agreed already. It's only you who didn't agree. Okay, which certain part of my proposal is not it's not good for you, or why you don't like it. All right, it's more it's more easy to work with people who are very open. All right. Okay, because this is only a job. Okay, this is our job. If we put it into ourselves only, and we hide it, what we know, that this project will become
Yeah.
productive. All right, and that
Yes.
is
Yeah. Last.
selfishness.
My
All
last
right.
company
So if
has a values. Uh, says said that to be open-minded, speak directly. It means that we
mhm,
should speak. If we disagree with someone, we should yeah,
say it in
speak in
front,
front
right? Speak it
and
in front. Yeah.
have a conversation and talking about the detail. So, in other words,
Mm-hmm.
we mustn't uh, talk on the front, back front, behind. Yes, we shouldn't.
Behind. Okay. We shouldn't. Yeah, we shouldn't
Yes, and
talk behind
if
the people.
if we disagree with him and we can change his proposition, sorry, proposal, uh,
Yeah.
we should we should we are suggested to report the
Give. Yeah.
report our suggestion to his manager or uh, to his human resource, so that someone else can just have a talk with him, talk with us, and we can have a
Yeah.
conversation on table.
Yeah. Okay. If because it's really easy to resolve problem like that. Okay. If there is a certain part of the proposal that they won't agree, or he or she won't agree, uh, it means she has or he has uh another proposals that he wants to include in that proposal, right? Okay, if you disagree with my proposal, you see to it that you will lay down your suggestion already on the table, right in front of the group. Okay, don't just because if you don't have any suggestion in front of the people, it means uh he or she is just like, she doesn't like to approve that proposal, even she or he is only the one who did not approve it, right? It means he or he has an agenda why he disapproved that suggestion. Okay, if he cannot lay down on the table his or her suggestion. Okay, maybe it's like an ego. If you touch their ego, oh, I can think better than her. All right? So some colleagues always there are always someone who doesn't agree with us, right? It's not everybody can please. We
Yes,
cannot please everybody. All right? We cannot please
yes, and
everybody.
I think maybe is
Oh,
maybe is a good way to after we have our private conversation with 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 the colleague, and he didn't change, and he doesn't change the plan. So maybe I think it's a good way to post the issue on 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 the meeting when the team when our team is when I mean if
Mm-hmm.
under the weekly meeting, so everyone in the
Yeah.
team can take part in the discussion, and and I think this is a good way to uh, have a
Absolutely. Absolutely, Ellen. Okay, because if we have this weekly meeting, okay, our boss is present. All right. Those in higher position, they're all there to listen on what are we facing in, or what are problems that we may encounter, or and if there is a problem, see to it that you have your uh
yes,
solution already, right? Yeah, and it's very good to have like that, all right? Because uh in a certain period and time, okay, you can resolve it right there and then, right? No need to be, we can talk that one tomorrow. No, we need to talk it right now so that we can move on our project, we can move on our proposal. All right, so don't because if you do it on the other day, time is
yeah,
running, right? Okay, so any more, Elon?
yeah, no more.
Okay, all right, so we have here another describe a decision you made that wasn't popular and how you handled implementing it.
Well, not popular decision. Uh, yes, yes, of course. Sometimes we have to make a different decision, and I think it's very difficult for everyone to deal with. I'd like to share my experience. Well, there, yes, and uh,
Okay.
as you know, technical technologies are changing uh, every time, and there are also very uh, amount of new technologies come come. So uh, at in my last project, I want to use the new technology to imply the the project. So I just gave the idea to my colleagues, and they also very confused because no one has some have any experience on this new technology. So I just gave have a have a very detailed report, uh, and also tell and also compared with other technologies on the market in the market. So
Mm-hmm.
and tell them
Okay.
the advantages and the disadvantages. And so I give some some performance and the performance of the new technology. So at the end, we they agree with me to have a try. I just um, I just little have a little demo uh, to try the new technology. So at the end, and then the demo is very successful. Then we we
Mm-hmm.
use this technology to complete other work. So I think, um, so yeah, that's all. I think, in conclusion, I think maybe maybe discussion and conversation is a good way to have our difficult discussion with your colleagues. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, because if you don't, just like what I've said just now, if you are not open enough with your colleagues, whom are you working with, all throughout, then you won't be, like successful. All right, because if you don't share like what you have done, you let them know how to use this new technology by presentation, by using the presentation you introduce to them, and that is a great help for them, because it's if they will learn it by themselves, maybe they cannot be as successful as that, right? Because how you present the new technology, okay, it means you are very capable on sharing your ideas to those colleagues or to your co-employee, right? And that's a great help for those colleagues, especially for those who are not very familiar or popular on a new technology
Yes,
like that, right? And and as I've said, an open discussion or open conversation is make the team stronger, right? Make the team stronger. And it's not only one proposal that you can make, when you are uh ties with each other. It means you are a chain. You were like a chain that you connect yourself each other. Then it means you are a strong, a strong group that you can do a lot of things if you work together. And that is very, very nice of you, Elon, because even some of your colleagues is disagree on what you have proposed, but you see to it that you will, like you really want to push on your proposals, that you want them to understand and to learn that these proposals is really the good one. All right. And, it seems like you are not a selfish person, because what you know